Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another one of my skill builds. Today, we are going to take a look at the Technomancer's turret build. That's right, we're going to make this work. That is going to be the theme of this build. We're just going to make it work. So, for this build, you will need Tools of Destruction. You'll only be using the rocket launcher in this build, and not even for damage. This is purely for survivability. You will be requiring both turrets, one of which will be blighted turrets. It will fire out toxic damage to enemy and apply, well, toxic. The other turret will be cryo turret, which fires out ice, which freezes enemies and is also your main DPS skill. For your passive skill tree, you're going to be wanting to go down the route of Tech Shaman. Stick to the lower path, pick up Fracture, it will increase damage to freeze targets. Pick up both gadget tiers for that cooldown reduction. Skip over freezing tanks and get armor plates instead. Your turrets already inflict so much freeze that you don't need it to last longer. Pick up a useless skill that gives you weapon leech. Why is this here? Who knows? I'm not the balance team of this game, because I would not put this here. This should honestly be skill leech, but whatever. Also, why is this here? Doctor of Medicine. I don't understand. We'll talk about why this skill is also horrible in this line. Honestly, it should be one of the offshoots. And then pick up Fracture, which increases damage to frozen target by 30%. And lastly, get overclocked. This will improve your anomaly by 40% whenever you use a gadget skill. In this case, it'll be your frost turret. And you will also revive yourself every 3 minutes in case you die. And you know what? We're playing on tier 15, as this build is tier 15 viable, just not gold tier 15. You're most likely going to get silver, sometimes even bronze if you're unlucky. However, you will be able to do tier 15, and any rank in tier 15 if you're farming drop pod points is better than gold in tier 14. For your extra skill points, you're going to be wanting to put into Exposing Toxin. This will inflict vulnerable on targets that are toxified by your toxic turret, or blighted turret is what it's actually called. This will make everything take 15% more damage. Then pick up Mark of Execution, which will improve vulnerable by 40%, bringing the 15 to roughly 19% increased damage. Why do they nerf vulnerable again? I'm still questioning that myself. Because nerfing vulnerable doesn't just affect bullet builds, it affects every build. You're literally nerfing every single build by nerfing vulnerable. Anyways, I'll move on from that before I break out into a 30-minute rant. You will be wanting Exposing Frost. This will inflict vulnerable on frozen targets. Your cryo turrets will freeze targets, and it will inflict vulnerable, allowing it to do more damage. Pick up the second Mark of Execution, which improves vulnerable by another 40%, bringing it from 19% to roughly about the same point before they nerf the skill. So, the unnerfed version of the skill requires you to get both Mark of Execution. Woohoo! Yay! Yay! Then your remaining points will be put into Wipeout. Your turret does very small amount of damage very quickly, so it's going to benefit from Wipeout a lot more than other skills. You'll be wanting to get it anomaly fueled along the way to Adrenalizing Antenna. you're going to be using your blighted turret like a grenade with one of the mods we're going to be using in this build. So you're going to be throwing out blighted turrets like it was on sale. So getting this will improve your anomaly power by 30% almost indefinitely. Let's take a look at our items for this build. On your gun, the only thing you will need on it is status power and skill life leech. Nothing else matters on your gun because 100% of the time you're going to have your rocket launcher out. No mods work with your rocket launcher on your gun, so mods don't matter. And if mods don't matter, then legendary guns don't matter either. Just pick up whatever gun you can with status power and skill life leech and be happy. In this build, there is no legendary set that is going to be used, as there is none that works with turrets the way I like it to, which is pure anomaly power and not firepower. But that actually makes the armor set harder to find because you're going to need perfect stat lines and the perfect skills on each armor piece. So let's get started. On every armor piece, you're going to be wanting to find the 3 stat: anomaly power, status power, cooldown reduction. You need all 3 for this skill to actually, or this build, to actually do decent amount of damage. You need status power to improve your turret damage, improve your toxic damage, improve freeze duration, increase toxic duration. Status power is required. Cooldown reduction allows you to throw out turrets and keep it at 100% uptime, which is also required. All tier 1 mods can be on any armor piece. I point this out because you don't have to have these mods where I have them on this character. So keep that in mind, and let's go over what mods you'll be using in this build. You'll be needing increased damage for cryo turrets. Each shot will deal more damage. Makes sense? You'll be needing twins. You'll throw out 2 turrets, cryo turrets, before the skill goes on cooldown, essentially doubling your damage. Then you'll need hail shot. This will turn your high status power into cryo turret damage. That is also required for your turret to do any decent amount of damage at all. Then you'll be wanting blighted turrets or enriched anthrax to increase blighted turrets damage. On your pants, you'll be needing radical therapy, freezing boost, as both of these mods will improve your damage. Remember, your blight turrets inflicts toxic, your cryo turrets inflicts freeze. Both of these combined is 30% more damage to all types of damage that you deal. And again, it doesn't need to be on your pants. It can be anywhere in this build. On your gloves, I have Knockwave, which turns your bladed turret into essentially a grenade. That does roughly 100,000 damage. Not a lot, but it will indeed, the purpose is to get rid of smaller creatures so that they don't surround you and kill you. On the glove, you'll want Euthanizer. This will improve damage to toxified enemies by 25%. Then on your boots, on these boots, I have Fortify innately built into it. You will need it in order to survive. I know it says minigun, but let me go off on a little tangent here and say that it also works with your rocket launcher. Having your rocket launcher out also increases your armor. I really hope, crossing fingers, that this is intended and is not a bug, and that they don't change it so that it only works with a minigun. Because I really think that this build would not be would not be tier 15 viable if the rocket launcher doesn't also get this benefit. Modded onto my boots is Shatter, which improves damage to frozen targets by 25%. Alright. In total, all the damage boosts you're going to be getting from vulnerable, from freezing, and toxic is going to add altogether to roughly about 105% increased damage for all types of damage when an enemy is both frozen and toxified, which is almost all the time with this build. Okay. So this is the turret build. It is tier 15 viable. You won't be getting gold most of the time, but it is super fun, and you don't even need to fire a single shot from your gun, or in this case, rocket launcher. You're going to be focused on throwing out turrets, keeping them up at all times, and dodging for your dear life. Dodging is required. Alright, anyways. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you find it informative. Please give this build a try. Let's not all go down the meta of bullet builds, before they nerf that again, and take and take vulnerable down to like 10%. Ugh. Anyways, if you're on your way out, please hit that subscribe button. It will make my day. And for you, have a great day. For those of you that are staying, we will be running a tier 15 map for the rest of this video. It could take roughly 20 minutes, so it's going to be quite long. So yeah, buckle in and enjoy. Well, and critique my gameplay, I guess, is what you could do. Okay, that wasn't this build. I actually did chem plant on dang. Okay. Mountain outpost. The rest of it is perforos. Ooh, I could do this. Yeah, let's try. Let's try this. I haven't done this on tier 15 yet with this character, so I don't know how it's gonna work. I might just die.
I understand you're looking to collect the pods that came raining down. I spotted one for you, but you're not going to like where it landed. Right up near the peak of
So before you do anything, summon your rocket launcher. It will increase your armor to 85% damage reduction. Physical damage reduction, that is. You're going to need it.
Dunham has an insurgent problem on her back porch. What are they doing up here?
Okay. What? Why is it not hitting them? What the hell? Sorry, I was so worried about it not hitting me there that I let my cryo turret time out. Wait, did those melee dudes just spawn right there? Really? I wish there was a way to guarantee apply other status condition with this build too. If only this lighted turret can have a mod that not only applies toxic but applies burn. I would love a pure condition build. I know I said never to fire the gun, but what I really mean is never empty it. When an idiot like that stays behind, you kinda have to shoot at him with a rocket. Oh my god, I just changed weapons. Alright, just play a little careful the next 30-something seconds. I don't get one shot at my sniper. I have no armor right now. Oh, come on. God, the cooldown on it is so long. Yeah, don't make that mistake. You will regret it. I can already tell this is not gold level. Stop staying behind. Stupid. How rude. Don't warp me to you. What am I? Game? Game? Thank you. Oh my god. The damage got from environmental set you on fire ability is insane. There we go. It took 5 minutes? God, that's so long. That's so long. Shots. Fire one there. Okay.
The way through to the peak is blocked. Must be a way past it. Whoa, crap! I just unleashed a hell horde out of that tunnel.
Remember, you have melee. When a horde like that appears, slam them. Slam them with your melee. Cool. That's fine. You know what? I wonder. No. I don't. This is a tier 2 mod. Where would I put them? I don't even fit that build. Oh,
Looks.
right, it's gonna be a cutscene. Wow, we're already like halfway over the goal, and we're not even halfway done with this map. That is so dumb. Oh my god. Oh, that's not good. My armor from my gun didn't apply. Oh dear. Oh my god. Nope. Survive for 30 seconds. Survive for 30 seconds. That's all you need. Just survive 30 seconds. Which is a lot more challenging than you might think. Okay. Just sprint around. Nope. There you go. The armor finally applied. Yeah, sometimes it bugs out like that, which is really annoying. It's the same problem with a minigun build. You need to use a different skill before using your tools of destruction, so that the mod on tools of destruction actually applies to the skill. Because there is a current bug that whenever you transition from one area to the next and there's a cutscene, sometimes it does bug out the skill and makes it so that it goes. Oh, nope. Okay, good. Alright. Turrets will fire at the closest enemy to it. And turrets will always try to aim for the head of an enemy. Make sure you throw it like, in a place that can shoot the head of. Oh my good god. God, that ability sucks. I'm throwing it in front of him so that the turret can actually shoot his head. And then this should be the last area? I don't think so. This is like the area before the last area, I think. Very good. The armor mod did apply that time. Yeah, this is the area before the last area. It's ridiculous. This map is way too big. Frozen anymore. Oh my god. That tracking on that ability is quite insane. Please kill her. Thank god. Okay. That is the most dangerous enemy gone. The birds are actually also quite dangerous, especially when there are two of them. But as a good thing, we can be continuously frozen. There's a bird. Oh no, there's a purple. Just run in circles. Just run in circles. Oh, dear. Don't get stuck from the environment. That's how you die. Alright, last wave. In this area. Last wave in this area. And then we have a whole nother area to go through. Oh, the birds actually target the turrets? Nice! Get gunned down. Oh, yeah. God, I wish the turrets does more damage. If we had the other vulnerability, the unnerfed one, oh man, this build would be probably like 10,000 more damage per shot from the turrets, and that's a significant, that's 25% damage up. Oh,
There's
there's
the
gonna be
pop.
another cutscene.
Good call, Denim.
We can definitely finish this in 6 minutes. So definitely gonna get silver on this, probably. That's not fair. You're on fire and you didn't take damage. Oh, God! It bugged out again. Oh, dear. Survive. Survive. Survival mode. Just survive for 30 seconds. I keep forgetting to use one of the turrets after a cutscene. Oh, Jesus. Please. Oh, God, that was half my health. Pull it out. Oh, God. Ooh, feeling safer now. I mean, let's be honest. Who doesn't feel safe with a rocket launcher in their arms, you know? Oh, this build is so good against those stupid birds. I love it. Alright, there should be a couple of Scorcher beasts spawn around here. I don't know why they call them Scorchers. I guess they're crazy. Oh, I mean, freeze, burn. Oh, there. Oh, no, they call them callers. That makes a lot more sense. How are you still using abilities when you're frozen, dude? Oh. Alright, got one down. We're gonna... Your turret targets those that are close to it. So, if you wanted to target a specific elite, just throw it near that elite, and it will only focus on that target. Just make sure to keep all the other enemies away, or else they change targets like that. Frozen midair. As you can see, I actually have a lot more fun with this than the minigun. It obviously does a lot less damage. He wouldn't after the nerf that the minigun received, the minigun still does a lot more damage in this build, but this build is just so much fun. So much fun. I mean, for me, running around and just throwing down turrets and having them kill stuff is really fun. I like builds, specifically when the character that I'm using doesn't have to do anything. That's why whenever I play games like these, I usually gravitate towards summoner builds or turret builds. The idea of having something kill something for me instead of me having to do it myself is very enticing. Alright, so we have 2 minutes to finish this. I doubt we can do it. But hey. We'll see if we can actually finish this in 2 minutes, huh? Okay, it did work. Good. Right, those things do a lot of damage. And I don't have my main weapon currently. That's okay. Switching out now would be pretty suicidal. Oh, those things target turrets? Good. Good. Oh! 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 Stay, wait. Stay. Oh my god! That almost... Not predicting where I'm gonna go. Okay. Half his HP gone. I don't know why he's targeting turrets, but I like it. Got him. Alright, that's it. It's unlikely we're gonna die. Let's keep an eye on those birds, though. They're the only thing that can kill me now. I ain't even got this. And we even had the wrong gun out at the end there, which tells me I need to find a gun. A secondary gun. Alright, there you go.
Hey, Dunham. Looks like the insurgents found the monsters here while looking for the pod.
Too bad.
They blocked the passage.
We
and
got
trapped the
bronze
creatures here.
by like
That's why the
a
insurgents have
minute.
been camped up there.
That sucks.
But with what end goal?
Probably tried to wait them out, so they'd starve and eat each other. But the pod's secure now.
Good work, Altered. And thank you for clearing that infestation.
Alright, let's take a look at our damage spread. 241 million and 0 accuracy because we didn't shoot a single bullet. Nice. Damage block was a lot. We actually didn't take a lot of damage there simply because our turrets actually absorb a lot of damage during that run. So that's good. Most of our healing came from Leech, of course. Our cryo turret does 153 million damage. Dying. Wow. Toxic does the second most, then Blighted Turret, then the Shockwave mod, and then everything else is inconsequential. But yeah, as you can see, your Cryo Turret does the most damage, so focus on. That's why most of our mods is going into damage for this turret, right? Um, I'm debating if there is another mod better than the Shockwave one, but I really haven't found anything that works. But for now, this build is actually really fun. It might not get you gold, and it will get you silvers on some maps and bronze on others. Honestly, I was just very unlucky there, and well, some of the rocket launcher bugged out, and I couldn't have it up, so I couldn't really focus on placing turrets down to deeps, instead surviving. But hey, it works. It works. Am I right? But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.